And this is on Horary Astrology, so it's an older system that I most recently discovered, and that would have the current as the questioner pose a question that is necessarily answered by the chart from the 1st to the 12th. And this is even specific to that something that is being posed but asked about by the house, and it's the themes that are necessarily presented. We would take into account the arising sign or the ascendant in the first house and the sign that is placed on specifically that house. It has to do with the question, to answer and answer it well. Then we would also, but not as, deeply take into consideration the natural house rulers from Aries to Pisces, as that would color the description. Then one would not need to necessarily consider planets and signs, whether they were in their fall or exaltation, aspected, whatever configurations would show up, as that would, I think, complicate the reading. They give an example, however, of a question posed. So say you want to know more about your pets, then you look to the 6th, which is Virgo to Mercury. Then, having Aries here through Mars or fire, they may show up as those that are more fiery, more orange to red. I was thinking even, since none necessarily show up as those, I think, in animal form, a Leo to the sun. So Leo has the lion here as a symbol, but the animal. Cats, then felines. These are those that potentially you would keep as a pet, but an animal within your own household or domicile. Looking into more different than sectors of the chart by house, we also have friends to short distance, long distance travel. Friends showing up through the natural ruler of Aquarius or Uranus. Gemini to Mercury in the 3rd, and Sagittarius to Jupiter in the 9th. So say in the case of friends here, the 11th, we have on the cusp Virgo, which is Mercury again. So that person's acquaintances, the people that one would know, would be younger, perhaps more youthful. They might be more involved with youthful organizations, education, and especially in a more basic, rudimentary way, and not advanced at the level of, academia or Jupiter here. They would also be involved in health, sure, matters one's own health, holism. Then in an apprenticeship-like role, so they never maybe attained a high position. They weren't somebody that was, at the level of the sun or Leo here through leadership. So there may be more docile people, more quiet in their way, which could or could not be the opposite of you. If it's short distance travel through the 3rd, and if we have Capricorn here, which is Saturn, then maybe that person is traveling in a more critical, serious way. It's not for fun or frivolity, it's for business matters. So they're there to do something, that is more involved and isn't so frivolous. It could be at the level of government and politics, the ground, through, agricultural farming, conservation. But it's never quite an exciting and pleasure-seeking adventure. If it's the 9th of long distance, then, and we have Cancer here, which is the moon, then you're going places to see the mother, the family, sure, for your roots. Maybe you're exploring parts of your tree, your genealogy. If not, it's for religious, spiritual reasons, pilgrimages, to see the church, churches, law, matters that have to do with law, the higher mind. So this is where you would be going. Certainly, otherwise, it's to enhance your maybe your skills as a clairvoyant, a kind of clairvoyant, since this is the moon again, and it has that kind of receptivity, but that mediumship, like the other water signs of Scorpio to Pisces.